Good morning. How's it going? I thought it would be fun for us to make a little arrangement this morning. And, sometimes it's just about a little flower arrangement that is important. There might be a spot where you need that little flower arrangement, or it just might brighten your day. Maybe you need it on your desk. Maybe you need it in your home workspace. Maybe you need it in the kitchen. Maybe you need it by where your kids study. You've got all sorts of different options for it. But I think a little arrangement sometimes can be just as intimidating as a big one, because like, what do I start? What do I do? What do I want to work with? And so for this one, actually, I found this vase. Interesting story behind this vase. Look at it. It's got these little feet on the bottom, and I don't know exactly what it's from, but I found it at a thrift store. And it was just sitting on the shelf, and I was like, oh, I got to take that home. And I was actually looking for vases I could paint for Design Master. And I just love the detail of this one. I didn't paint this one. And I've saved this one, and I use this one. And its kind of home is the bathroom. It fits between the two sinks, and it's just really nice, and it's just a pretty spot for it. It's a nice height. It's a nice size. It's clear, so I can see to fill it up in between there. And it's just something that brightens my day. But again, it could be used on my desk. It could be used anywhere. When I have dahlias or zinnias, it's a great little vase for a few flowers. And so I thought to spring up, outside it is 30. It's going to be 39 today. We're so excited. 39. I know those of you, my friend Sandy, who lives in Tucson, is probably like, oh, 39, brr, get my coats out and stuff, but 39, that's exciting for us today. But it's kind of snowy and it's gray outside. And so I just thought it was a great way to start the day with a beautiful flower arrangement. So when I was at my flower cellar the other day, I picked up these beautiful Clooney Ranunculus. Aren't those pretty? And I thought, those are going to be perfect in this vase. And so we're going to utilize those in this vase. And I have a few pink hypericum too. So I think the pink hypericum, we're going to look really good with that. And then I think I might add a few of these little pink lavender mini carnations. I love mini carnations. Oh, there, I got them out of there. Sorry. Okay, pink mini carnations. Aren't those pretty? So I think that little collection of things is going to look really pretty in that vase, right? So that's what we're going to do. So I've gathered those guys up. We're going to start with the two hypericum. I am using my bypass cutters or my compact pruner from Dram and my knife in case I need it. But typically I just use this bypass cutter. So we're going to cut off pull off the leaves that would sit below the water line. And see, adding these guys in here, they're going to sit up a little bit higher. And I think that that's going to be great, like that. Then I'm going to add my carnations next. So I'm really kind of not following what we normally would do. Obviously, I've created a little bit of a structure in that vase, which is great. And then I'm going to add some of my mini carnations in here now too. And what that does is I'm going to add my focal flowers last because they're important. And so I'm going to just add a few of these. Now, again, remember that the thing I really want to focus on, you know how everybody has New Year's resolutions and things we're going to try and do this year or things that we want to make sure we accomplish. I want to accomplish that we're being present when we're making our flower arrangements and that we're enjoying all the health and wellness benefits of our flower arranging that we're doing. So I want to make sure that we're present, we're sitting back, we're enjoying it, we're taking note of what we're doing and how it's working. Now with mini carnations, what's interesting about them is, look, we have one bud here, then we've got another one here, and then we've got three at the top. Now, if I cut those three together, they can go in my vase. And then I've got these two left. Now, those two don't match up very well, so I'm going to cut it off there. And now I've got two more pieces that go in there, okay? One thing about carnations we always want to remember is we don't want to cut right at that junction that's there, okay? We want to make sure that we don't cut there because that is not a good place for it to take up water. We want to cut between the joints, okay? the joints of them, just like on our arms and stuff. You know, they've got joints on these little guys. And so there we go. I'm gonna stick that in. So you see what I'm doing is now I'm getting a little structure together that's going to hold my Clooney Ranunculus in place. The Clooney Ranunculus are not inexpensive. I'm going to be perfectly honest about that. They are expensive, but they last a really long time. And they're fun to open. And, you know, every once in a while, you know, I know we all go to the grocery store and we get, you know, the things that we like. And maybe, you know, I'm crazy about Kraft macaroni and cheese. Okay. I love the box macaroni and cheese. Right. And so, I mean, you know, that's a really good, that's something good to eat, but it's not something great to eat every day. Okay. You know, but it is something good to eat. But every once in a while, I will buy something special for myself because I want to treat myself. And that's what these would be, is they're a treat for us. Now, look at this. We have a bud and we have a stem. So what we're going to do is that bud is still going to open because in my vase today, I have Chrysal Professional 3 and cold water. Okay, I mixed that up before you joined me today. And so that's all ready to go. And then I also keep it in my vases, my vases that I have repurposed and reclaimed, and keep it mixed up so that I can just go around and add to things. So see, look at, now I'm just adding those in there and look at how they fit inside there. Now this one's broken, so I'm gonna cut that little piece off. But there's another bud. I'm gonna stick my little bud in there. Okay. And that's the fun part, is we're gonna get to see these open up. I used a couple of these in other arrangements yesterday. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 in here. So that's perfect for this little vase. And then I'm making sure that I'm not covering up any of my cute little carnations as I'm going through there. Now look again, bud and stem. So bud, we're going to cut him separately and put him in there. And then we're going to cut this one and put it in here. Oh, there's another little bud right here too from before. That's nice. So see, those other flowers I put in first helped the structure of this bouquet and helped keep everybody together. Now I don't have a lot of foliage in here. There wasn't a lot of foliage to choose from. I'm going to be real honest with you. When I went to the wholesale, the flower grower or seller the other day, and there wasn't a lot to choose from. So I got fatsia leaves, and that's a little bit big for this little vase. Okay, so I didn't put any foliage in there. But obviously, you could add foliage first and start with that structure, and then add your flowers on top. Obviously, this works with all sorts of different flowers too. It doesn't have to be just what I've shown you today, and it doesn't have to be the colors that I showed you today. I'm adjusting this guy in the center because I feel like he needs to be adjusted a little bit. Always make yourself feel good with it. I like the colorations too. I think, you can choose the colors that you like. I thought that these pinks and lavenders go together. So I think that that's wonderful. So I hope that was easy. I hope that was fun. I hope it was a fun way to start off your day with a little bit of flowers. And think about doing that as a ritual for yourself, is that you start your day with making a little arrangement, and that's going to set the tone for the whole day. Or maybe you do it the night before, and then it sets the tone for the whole day ahead. So you've got opportunities to do that all the time. So I hope you enjoyed making this pretty little arrangement with me today. And until next time, keep having fun with flowers.